And we are live. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David? And her ladyship, I dare say, will be being joined by Bassman in due course. Now, give me a moment. Boom. There's the link. Now, it won't take us too long for me to finish the. Give me a moment. There's a couple of things something I might quickly check here. Nah. All right. I was wondering if I'd received an email. No, I hadn't. Now, yeah, it shouldn't take long to finish the VW, and at that stage, I think I may as well just get stuck into the Merc, which will be our next build. So, to that end, good people. Oh, and I have a new book. Anyway, first, let's move the chair. Now, I think we all know the drill here. Oh, fuck yeah. Now, oh yeah, bring the camera around. And bring. Now, what I'll show you first, before I get down to doing those last little bits on the car, my new book. Now, when they use the term vulgar, what they mean more is even slang terms. It's not necessarily that it's vulgar stuff. It's, oh, Bassman, there you are. And there we go.
How you doing?
So, good. New book, as I said. A Pocket Dictionary of the Vulgar Tongue.
Tell me more.
Oh, well, basically, as I was explaining, vulgar does not necessarily just mean, well, things that are vulgar and dirty, but it's also straight slang or rough use of language.
Absolutely.
I'm curious to find out if you've got a date of original printing or writing on this one.
I would think so.
Well, usually you do.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. A dictionary of buckish slang, university wit, and pickpocket eloquence. Ha!
Pickpocket elegant.
Apparently. Not finding a year. Now, anyway, to that end, whose letter is it?
I think David chose he chose Ian yesterday.
Okay, so
won't we do the smart thing and start with the beginning of the alphabet?
Was what?
So won't we do the smart thing and start with the beginning of the alphabet? Let's start with A.
A, AKA is good. A is good. Let's see what we can find. This sort of shit is the stuff that Monty Burns comes out with. I do that so much so that I should probably try and do the Monty Burns voice. Why? He's nothing but an addlepate, an inconsiderate, foolish fellow. So if someone's been a bit of a prick and not really thinking it through, they're an addlepate.
An addlement.
Addlepate.
Addlepate. Yeah. Okay.
I guess that could also be done with the full Southern gentleman voice. You, sir, are an addlepate.
You, sir, are an addlepate.
But there we have it. That's a corker. That's hilarious.
That's pretty good.
It's a fine start. Now, let's see if I can get this.
How'd you come across that book?
I can't recall offhand, to be honest. I think it was just when I was looking for the original one, the Dictionary of Obscenity and Taboo. I think I was I thought, I am denied.
Call it the Diary of a
Later,
Madman.
I decided, well, I'm doing it. Obviously.
Oh.
Starting to get some glue coming. Do I need to get the lighter onto this? Possibly. There is another
Well,
way.
I see you're wearing kind of a fancy shirt today.
That's what I was wearing yesterday when I was out and about.
Oh, okay.
And
Yes,
happened to be that when I came inside, as in the house, because it was pretty warm, I've just taken my shirt off and put it over the back of the couch. So
yeah, that's normally what I do. The shirt I put on in the evenings, I take it off before I go to bed, and I normally put that same shirt back on the next morning because hell, it ain't dirty. I just put it on that evening before,
you can do that too.
Yeah. Dirtying it up. Just gotta work for 4 hours.
The only time I would be reluctant to wear a shirt again the next day would be if I've maybe gotten a little bit grubby, worked up a bit of a sweat in it. That's a bit yucky. There they go. There.
The
other thing is, pardon?
Have they rang you back about your car yet?
Yes, they have finally, and it possibly won't even be available till Friday.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm not happy, as you can imagine.
Well, that's your tomorrow, correct?
Yeah. But I've been without a car for a week. And I was told at one stage, hopefully we'll get onto it on Monday. Doesn't really win friends, shall we say.
Nope.
I have a bad feeling it's going to be costing me more than the $1,700 I was quoted.
Holy shit, let's hope not. Let's hope they give you a lesser bill.
And I probably wouldn't mind being without my car if I had a backup set of wheels organised for me by them. It's just these little irritations.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer when it comes to a situation like that.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, I've always, fortunately we're able where we've always, kept a third vehicle on hand. And, because as, we see, you never know when shit will happen.
It is true. And
that's why I'm
amusingly, I am actually have an entry into win a car. I'm in a thing to win a Mustang.
Oh man, wouldn't that be so cool?
You never know your luck. I might have a second car.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
Oh, it would. It's a 1969.
Is it a Mustang?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw something on what did I get that advertisement on? I think it was on Google or something on my end that they're actually doing the same kind of drawing for same kind of car.
Yeah, over here.
The 69 fastback Boss Mustang.
Yeah, over here it's being done by an organization called Classics for a Cause. And what they do is they sell classic cars, or raffle them off, more's the point. There we go. There's our. And you need to go back in, damn you. Who knows? I might even use glue this time. First, I'll show you what I was trying to show you, and then we'll put them back in, or that back in. Which was, we've now got our mud flaps in.
Oh, nice. That looks good. That red stands out.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Now, let's get this light back in, shall we? I shouldn't be entirely surprised it fell out. After all, I didn't use glue.
Glue? You didn't use glue?
No, I didn't use glue. I was lazy. Now. Oh, hey, Roland, how are you doing?
We're rolling. Where's our buddy David at?
Oh, he's there. Sorry. Yes, blind as a bat. Deary me. Deary me, governor.
I love you, David. I love you.
Here we go. And here's David.
God, it's cold in the cold room.
It is. It's cold and lonely.
Been waving my hands and
Wait. But no, it's cold and lonely. I suddenly had a flash of. You ever seen Team America? At one point they've got Kim Jong Un singing "So Won't We." So, dear, oh dear.
That's what I had to do the other day when I was backstage. I had to go out of the stream, send a message, and then go back into the stream.
Hang on a moment there, Roland. I can't quite see what you've written because my eyesight's shit. Once I've got this light in, I'll have a closer look.
he's Brazilian.
That reminds me of a joke. Let's face it, it goes like this. And this is when back in the day when George W. Bush was getting frequently paid out for questionable statements of intellect, shall we say. And the joke runs, yeah, the president received a briefing, and he said, "Sir, there's been 3 Brazilian soldiers killed in Afghanistan." He said, 3 Brazilian? My God. How many's in the Brazilian again? Now, that's the light back in.
Awesome.
Next, let's get these handles in. And then it's just the stuff at the back, which isn't much, I don't think. And then I'll get stuck into the work. Deary me, kids. Oh, wait, I've got the number plates to put on as well. Actually, that's something I can do on the front right now. Goes there, doesn't it? Jolly good.
I'll tell you what, those links you sent me to those vehicles, I want to see if I can find that. What was it, TPY-G4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really sexy vehicle.
I'll send you some of the pics.
I like the tandem wheels on the back of it.
Yeah. getting hold of one is something I'm going to have to try and probably order in. But that's okay.
Try to find those.
But yeah, I'll send you links to the links I sent Bassman about the kits there, David, because what it is I'm pretty sure that Hella aren't being made anymore. I think they got bought out by Revel. Yeah.
One of them was Revel. Revel?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And I think, I mean, they might still be using for different brands. Yeah, my David's working on. I think he's working on. Are you working on the Mercedes or a ship today, David?
Put the rain computer class this afternoon, so so it's didn't have much time to do much. So I managed to get 3 kits, parts of 3 kits sprayed up.
Ah.
So.
Oh.
Now. There. There. Yeah, sadly, Roland, my Brazilian is non-existent. I speak, well, I study Latin. I'll stop Welsh, I was saying I speak it. And I know that Brazilian is more closely related to I think it's Portuguese you guys speak rather than Spanish. Correct me if I'm wrong. Aha! Got the number plate on. So now, assuming everything didn't get broken off and it landed heavily, yep, we're good. But come here, you. Why, you little.
Is it being cunty, sir?
Oh, it's being cunty. There we go. Now we've got the front view there. And I may as well put that other indicator turning signal that came off because it bumped. Gave it a bump yesterday. Nice one. That's all I'm saying about that. Nice one.
Oh dear.
Now, other things. Now, today, I'm not in any great hurry because without a car, it's hard to do much. I will be doing some shopping. Oh, guys, I had the most infuriating experience. I went to the shops yesterday, because, yeah, you do. I'm going to go get some more stuff today. But I decided I was going to catch a taxi back because I had a bit of stuff. Just make it easy. There's a taxi stand not far from the shops. So I went there. No taxis, yeah, no worries. There's an old guy waiting for one as well. And so I ring my taxi and I look up and say, you call a taxi for yourself, mate? He said, well, next taxi my one, da-da-da. I thought, this sounds like he hasn't and he's just going to try and snaffle my taxi. Now, the downside of calling a taxi is that if another taxi arrives at the taxi rank and it's not your taxi, you just got to let it stand there because you called for one. And I'm comfortable with that, Anyway, my taxi arrives. Fantastic. I go to get in, he tries to snaffle it.
Oh, shit.
And I'm basically saying to him, no, buddy, this is my taxi. I've booked it. And the driver's there even saying, yeah, it's in his name, mate. And the old guy's just not having it. He's becoming quite belligerent and arrogant.
No way.
Yeah. to the point that I've eventually even given him the step away from the taxi.
Could get his ass karaticized, huh?
And fortunately, this copper rocked up. He wasn't like a normal officer. He was traffic regulation. But they actually still have the rights of arrest and all that sort of caper. And he's basically just, as he's come up, he said, "Can you just let me?" Yep, not a problem. He's had to do and this tells you a lot about the way society's rolled. He's had to actually say, "Now I need to let both of you know that I am recording this on my vest cam." You think, you shouldn't have to tell us that. But I get it.
Well, you know, with so much going on in the world today, and
but you know what I mean.
Having it and not using it or turning it off during stuff, you know.
Yeah, I get it, but you know what I mean. You know. Anyway, and he's basically gone up to the guy and explained to him, "Look, it's his taxi." And explained the situation and basically said, "Right, you're good to go, mate." Thank you. How it panned out after that, I don't know. I mean, if the dude had actually made the mistake that, "Oh, I'm sorry, have your taxi," I might have tried to see what I could have done to help him. Who knows? I might even have let him have the taxi because he'd been waiting for quite a long time. Because he was an asshole, he can fuck off.
People be an asshole about it, yeah. Send him packing.
Fuck you. I don't care that you're older than me. I don't care that you've been waiting.
Your taxis there give you a rate by the mile?
Pretty much.
Or is it a flat rate for like a distance?
There's a bit of a difference here and there, and how that operates is that if you take a proper taxi, there's a flag fall, which is to say as soon as your bum hits the seat, it's going to cost you this much. And then X amount per kilometre. And that's pretty standard. Now, there is a thing called an Uber.
I'll get ready to mention that if y'all had what we call Ubers
here,
yes. On there as well.
And some people like them, some people don't. Myself, I prefer a straight taxi. I view them as more reliable, and also I know that Uber drivers frequently get screwed for their rates of pay.
Yes, Roland.
And I don't view them as reliable.
Huh. Well, I mean, I can't elaborate on that because I've never had to use one. Basswoman, a lot of her employees rely on that type of transportation all the time. Man, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to have my own vehicle. I would not want to rely on an Uber, especially what their rates are. I mean, I don't know what Uber's charge around there.
I mean, one of my frustrations with not having my own car is, okay, buses are not too expensive, but what they are is very time consuming.
Oh, buses, I can see that.
Option 2 is the taxi, but that is what we baldmen call fucking expensive. And
I remember back in the day, taxis, the local taxi yellow cab company, they would charge $1.50 a mile.
Oh yeah,
and I
they would add up pretty quickly.
I want to say it. Huh?
Here's a funny taxi story. Well, not fun. It wasn't funny for me. Well, not. It was funny to me because it wasn't me it was affecting. And it's this. Now, there's a thing in with taxis called a fouling fee, which
A
is
what
to
fee?
say a fouling fee.
Fouling.
Yep, what that means is a fouling fee is the money you pay if you throw up in the car.
Oh yeah, I've seen those signs on the side of them cars before. Oh shit.
That's what it means. I asked a taxi driver one day, "What's a fouling fee?" He said, "That's what it is if you throw up in the car." You think, right? Anyway,
Yeah, these
now
prices on the side of this car were like outrageously high, like $200.
I've got no idea what it is now. Back in the day, and I'm talking about when I first made the inquiry, it was back when $50 was an amount of money you wouldn't be in any great hurry to lose. In fact, would you ever be quite happy to lose $50? I think not. Anyway,
Depends on what that $50 was being used on.
well, yeah. Point being that a guy went from now, just to give you some ideas as to distance, I guess the total distance driven by the taxi would be, I would give it to you in miles as best I can, 12 miles. Should have been, I believe, all up and this is back at the time, about a $30-40 taxi fee. But the guy was so concerned about throwing up, every time he knew he was about to, he'd get the taxi to pull over, loses his however much. Of course, the taxi driver's not turning the meter off. And he had to do this a few times, apparently. $150 worth of doing that.
Gee, right.
And you got to say, well, maybe you shouldn't have consumed quite that much alcohol. Maybe it's just a thought putting out there, you know. Now, our next port of call is just doing this back area, and we are done, kids. Yeah. Now, I think first what we'll do is put the little clip on the back here that goes on the boot. Now, where's our platinum stuff? Delete. There we go. And that goes on how precisely?
You know, it'd be kind of cool for you to invest in, Rob.
What's that?
Since where you live at, you know, you live in a little metropolitan area where, you know, a lot of shops and stuff are close to you, right?
Yeah.
Won't you invest in like a electric bike?
I have had a few ideas put to me on that front.
Now, truthfully, if we lived somewhere where I could use one of them, you know, that would be useful, I would have one.
I have made done some research on that because
and they're fairly reasonably priced from some of them are. I mean, it's like anything. You can pay as much as you want to for them.
Well, that's like anything, really, isn't it?
Yep.
But I have actually considered that, but in many ways,
and hell, you can park it right there inside your in your house, you know. Oh, we lose him.
Rob. I'm back.
Got to stop losing us, man.
I considered it, but didn't quite. Yeah, it wasn't quite gelling for me as a thing. Reverend Robbie wants to know if you follow NASCAR.
I don't know more.
Okay. And hey, Jeff. All righty. Now,
I used to watch it right regularly up until Earnhardt got killed, and after Earnhardt got killed, I quit watching it. I used to be a big NASCAR collector as well.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Let's get this in. I need to get some more of this.
Yeah, I used to thoroughly enjoy it. I've been to actually to two NASCAR races. Went to one in Charlotte, and hell, it's been so long I can't remember what the other one was at. But I actually sat infield. We camped out on the third turn on the inside of the track.
Yeah,
They used to let you do stuff like that. And Sunday morning, you know, they'd had the pre-qualifying on Friday. Then Saturday they had the big V8 race, and then Sunday they had the V6, I think it was, qualifying races. And they'd be out there at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning running their cars, and just to smell the fuel, just exhilarating. Hearing them, feeling them. I mean, you could feel them. They were so intense.
Now, the line you're looking to bandy about here is you love the smell of car fumes in the morning.
It gives you that all-day wood feeling, you know?
Yeah.
And there's a similar saying from the film, the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah, that's it. Apocalypse Now. That's what I was ripping. That's what I was ripping off. Yeah.
Yeah.
This little one's a bit fiddly. Aha! I think I have it now. At the angle I require. Yes, I do.
Right.
Man,
On
the end on a Saturday night, things people do in tents out there. Party all night long. All kinds of stuff going on.
You could do the proverbial kiss song routine. Rock and roll all night, party every day while you're there, I guess.
Yep.
I actually, because Adelaide used to have a Grand Prix at one stage. It doesn't anymore because that got snapped. It's the whole state thing went down. Anyway, but now we've got different. We did have, I think we didn't have NASCARs, but we had supercars, is what we had. And we still have different types of races throughout the. I've dropped something, and now I can't even see where it went to. I wonder. Do I want to look a bit more up here? Look, give us a moment. Let's have a look and see if it did go down here. I don't think it did. It might have done.
Yeah, when Davey Allison and Earnhardt were Rusty Wallace were racing back in the day.
I followed Grand Prix racing for a couple of seasons. Back in the day when Nigel Mansell was driving. And Nelson Piquet. And now I've dropped the part that's meant to go there. And I can't find it. It's very tiny.
Mark Martin drove the Valvoline number 6 car and also Winn-Dixie car. My father was alive. He was a security guard for Winn-Dixie warehouse. And Mark Martin, they were sponsored by them. So they actually came to the warehouse where he was a security guard at. And he actually was kind of like a bodyguard for Mark Martin during that time while he was there.
Right.
Yeah, he got all kinds of stuff autographed and pictures taken with him.
Nice. I what was I going to say? When I used to watch the Grand Prix, or follow it to some extent, I was a bit of a fan of Nigel Mansell as a driver. There were no Australian drivers to follow, so you know.
Right.
And the I always found, initially thought Senna was quite arrogant, and then I saw an interview with him, and all I could think was, nah, he's just got a very different perspective. Because to him, and it's a fair call, his job as a racing driver was to win.
Oh, absolutely.
To come second was to lose. I mean, the moment you see it from that perspective, you go, yeah, you're just not prepared to take second best.
Nope.
And you think, well, that's fair enough, you know? And suddenly I didn't view him as arrogant. I viewed him as just too extremely competitive and not prepared to take that second place, which is, in my eyes, perfectly acceptable.
Yep. Second place makes you the first loser.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got to say, as a perspective, it's pretty harsh, but yeah, well, it's also the reality.
Yep. And then when my father doing that over here in a town close to us, well, actually a city, it's a city, not a town. They had a indoor track and
Wow.
they raced RC cars, and most of them were NASCAR oriented.
Yeah,
And
right.
he got me into it. And actually, my third race I done, I come in third place and won a trophy.
Yeah, nice.
That was one of the few things that me and my father done together ever. Growing up, I was probably 22 when we done that. But you know, as growing up, he never played with us, never spent no time with us. He was all about work, and well, he was a police officer too. So you know,
Yeah, well,
he had to have his rest.
okay, there's that one in. Getting there. I think we've only got 2 more things to attend to.
Right.
Now, give me a moment. Hey, Galantius, how you doing?
Well, ain't it?
Now, we go for this being the rear bumper. Ba-ba. Yeah.
Well, let's hope this wheel pops off as it went on. Probably should have done my brake lines before I put my wheel on. That would have been a smart thing to do, huh?
Yeah. All right.
Let's see.
All right, let's glue this in, shall we?
We should do it.
And then it's just the exhausts. And we are done.
Done and done.
Reverend Robbie used to do Speedway in an LJ Tirana. Now you have to. Do you know what a Tirana is, Bassman?
No, I do not.
Okay,
Sure.
Tiranas. Here we go. Once upon a time, Australia had a motor industry. And one of our biggest car manufacturer was Holden, which got purchased by General Motors.
Oh.
They put out a range of cars called the Tirana.
Toronto. Okay.
And
I'm familiar with that.
the Tirana, yeah, okay, there you go. Well, that's what I'm not quite sure which one particularly is the LJ.
Okay, I got you. I'm on board now.
That's what Rev and Robbie used to race in.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Now, something I need to quickly check here. I see. Oh, just knocked a bloody handle off. What a pain in the ass. I'm going to put that on last, you know.
That he actually raced himself in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's really cool.
Let's get these in. And then.
Damn it, man.
Just need to put that handle back on. All right. There we go.
Yeah, just for exercise purposes, we were all actually thinking about buying bicycles that are.
Oh, yeah.
You have to pedal to get them started.
Bikes are good. I only have one, but I don't ride one, and there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you the story. It goes like this. Years ago, my brother was getting a mountain bike, and he asked if I wanted his 10-speed racer. This to me seemed like a good idea, as I'd be able to exercise on a regular basis, go places, just exercise doing that. Fantastic. Having gotten the bike, I duly went for a ride, as one might. Just a few kilometres to break the legs in, sort of a thing. And once I got off the bike, all I'm saying is that seat did unnatural things to me. Things that make me no longer frightened of prison. So, you know, I'm a bit wary of this bike caper as a result of being borderline sodomized by a bike seat.
I'm sorry, that's funny shit, man.
Wasn't so funny when I could barely walk straight. Cool.
Oh man,
that's why I prefer a wider seat than these racing bike seats.
Well, that has been pointed. Oh, get back! Oh, you cunt of a thing!
Look, my old ass is so tender now that when we bought that exercise bike, I had to order a specific wide seat because it came with one of those like 10-speed bike seats on it, man. Oh shit! Damn that.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is that the bike seat I had to deal with didn't even have the manners to take me out to dinner first.
Yeah. Oh. Our internet started spinning.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we got a lot of heavy rain here right now. Had all that flipping snow. Now we got fucking rain all day. My damn yard is wetter than a Saturday night prostitute's underwear.
Oh, we had a good sunny day today. It makes a change after what we've had the last few months. But it's supposed to be on and off rain for the next week.
On and off rain for the next week. I'm sorry.
But it's supposed to be getting a little bit warmer.
Well, it's been warm. I mean, it was almost 53 year to date. It was almost 60 yesterday, considering we had snow 2 days prior to that, 5 inches deep. Oh, my old ass wants it to warm back up.
These exhausts are a bit cunty too, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they got that little divot that it slides over onto. I actually broke one of mine. I had to wind up drilling it out and gluing it in there.
No, it's just that they got a bit of a. I know we might be okay now.
They are fragile, that is for sure. Fragile. That's a word.
Fragile.
Fragile.
Milli fragile. Yes, one last thing to do. But now what we got, I'll quickly. Actually, they're sagging again, damn them. Oh, you cunty thing. Oh, you cunty thing. Oh, you cunty thing. Yeah.
I'm fighting
Stop that knees bent advancing behavior.
I'm fighting with a brake line right now.
All right. Maybe if I just hold it there for a little while until the glue gets a bit more of a hold on it.
Time to practice your finger yoga.
No. Now, I think they're staying put. Yes. Finally. Cunts. Cunts.
Cunts. Somebody should
I
make a
should,
song.
I should probably unleash that with a proper Australian cat.
A bit damn cunty. You get your bass out and play a song with that word.
I've got two things to replace, it would appear. Never mind. And are you still sagging, you cunt of a thing? Yes, you are. Why? Because you're a cunt.
But unfortunately, where we live at, we'd had to take the bikes and put them in my truck and go to a place downtown, a little residential area.
Oh, yeah.
To ride around on, because we try to ride out here, man, some bitches will run over your ass.
No, really?
Yeah, man, they idiots out here, dude.
It's a bit rude, ass. All right. Let's get those last two things back on.
Well, the biggest problem is all these young country kids around here on these damn trucks with the ass end, the front end jacked up in the air.
Yeah. They think they're a bit more low rider than low rider, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I thought they had put a band on those.
Well, you'd have thought, I can see why you'd have thought so.
What was it called? The Carolina Lift. What was that thing they called the truck that jacked up in the front? Carolina what? Carolina Squat. That's what they called it.
Yeah, right.
And this young boy ran into the back of a vehicle and killed a woman and her child because he couldn't see the vehicle in time to stop.
That's pretty shitful.
That was pretty shitful. And now you're starting to see these young boys doing that stupid shit again.
Yep. Now,
might be saying these brake lines on this vehicle. I got ahead of myself, put my axles in.
Cunt of a
But damn
thing.
it, I got to do it, Jim.
Yeah. Finally. No, not finally. Cunt.
Now, my Saturday, which is your Sunday, I might not be with y'all. Our son wants to go to the movies and see this new Dracula that's come out.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good.
So you get your
Well,
teeth
it'll be
into.
something different.
What's that?
This would be something different. Which is it based on the actual novel?
Devin, which one's this Dracula movie based on? Is it based on a novel? It is. Yeah, he said it was based on a novel.
Nice.
Is it called straight just Dracula? Yeah.
The original was written by Bram Stoker, I think.
Yeah.
And there is a make of it, but it's widely panned because of a rather wooden performance by Keanu Reeves.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
Bram Stoker, Dracula. Yeah, I remember that.
Aha. Maybe.
So we finished up Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do, I don't feel like, justice to Cersei and Jamie. That was too easy.
Well, it's not just that. There's a whole stack of, I gotta say it, Bran the Broken. Fuck off. I found the entire Bran storyline.
Thank you for that.
I gotta say, I found the entire Bran storyline utterly tedious.
Thank you.
And you know, I reckon, as an opinion, George R.R. Martin would have been just as well served to keep it all with very normal, natural sort of warring within the Seven Kingdoms, with the wildlings as literally a wild card, and just avoiding this fucking White Walker nonsense. That's my take.
I agree. I mean,
he was doing this whole storyline of its own is quite intense. Why bring this in if you, and it doesn't really add to the story in many ways.
yeah, we thought for sure that John was going to prevail.
Yeah. Anyway, we are done on the V-dub. Oh wait, I've got to put a handle on. Not quite done. Get this handle back on, and we are done.
See that sexy beast? We're talking about the car now.
Oh yeah. Let me get the handle on first. Just for good minute. Just then I'm done.
Break out the champagne.
Well, my next objective after this is to have a bit of a get stuck into the Mercedes a bit.
Mercedes, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. I'll make it so sexy it'll make you horny, baby.
That's my favorite saying of all time. Do I make you horny, baby?
One of my favorites out of the entire Austin Powers one is I don't even know what that is. That's not my bag, baby.
Yeah.
On you go.
And breathe.
Oh, there you go. That actually crossed my mind just then. You must have been read my mind, David.
Right, so here we go. There's the back. One side.
The Red Baron is alive. Dun, 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 dun,
The Red
dun.
Baronmobile. And here's our front. The other side.
Incorporating the engine and the guns on the front of it really brought it out.
Yeah, I like the way that's come together on that one. So we can now just let that sit for a bit and let everything dry.
It's pretty nice there. That is all. I'll use your favorite saying, dead sexy, baby.
Oh, yeah, look, it makes me horny, baby. Don't you worry about that, by golly, by gosh. Actually, here's a story I've got to share with you.
Sure, of course. I like stories. Story time, boys and girls.
With regards to the being horny thing, a suitable hand gesture might be, and you'll soon see how this ties up with the story, is I probably need to bring the camera back. In fact, I need to do it to go, whoa! Whoa! Now, you'll soon see where I'm going with this. I used to go to uni in fact, share a house with a mate who was, we were both heavily into Monty Python, and that's where the whoa comes from. And at uni, in the refectory, which is basically where you got your lunches, there were 2 checkouts. And we had agreed that we'd go through those checkouts on each one at the same time. And having been served, we'd look over at each other and go, whoa! Whoa!
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We get our lunch. We pick our moment. We go through those checkouts at the same time. We look at each other. And I go, whoa! And he's fucking left me hanging.
Oh, shit.
Off with his head. That's what I'm saying.
You're hereby sentenced to die.
Oh, and in a manner most heinous. Now.
You mentioned a certain book the other day.
You what?
You mentioned a certain book the other day.
Oh, yeah, I've got it already.
This one.
That's this one. Indeed, you may have missed our...
oh, did you miss that earlier? Oh, damn.
Okay, we have the Pocket Dictionary of the Vulgar Tongue. Now, basically, it's just slang. In fact, it describes itself as a dictionary of buckish slang, university wit, and pickpocket eloquence. We started off today with A. And as I put forth to the others, this sounds like the sort of thing that Monty Burns would come out with. An addlepate. An inconsiderate, foolish fellow. So if somebody's just being a bit of a prick and being a bit stupid about it as well, they're an addlepate.
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 But this is the book, the Pocket Dictionary of the Vulgar Tongue.
But David, we're going to be smarter about this time on this book. We're going to go straight down the alphabet. We're not going to jump around like a bunch of drunk frogs.
Well, there's an option. We can do it that way. There's enough words on all of them to also make it. You can just go around and around and around the cycle.
Well, I got this one. today.
Oh, nice.
And being me,
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
I got the box set.
Ah,
Wow.
nice
So-
one.
It's when I went to computer class. It's in their local in a library, and there was that books for sale, and they're selling this off with the 3 books, £1.50.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So that's about $3 here.
Does Return of the King have the appendices in it?
Yeah.
Yep, this is the one with all the bits and
Nice.
pieces in the back.
That's what you want.
Oh, that.
That's good
So,
stuff, man.
Oh, man.
He shoots, he scores.
That's very exciting.
Nice one. Now, what I'm thinking is that why am I looking at VW assembly sheets? What the fuck, Rob? Now, I'm not hitting any of that with any surface there. Now, here's a question. What color to do the seats?
What color are the side panels going to be?
Black and maroon, deep maroon. I could possibly go with a red.
I will say probably a red or.
And in fact, to
I'm
that
not-
end,
I'm not a fan of black interior because you really can't detail the whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, I'm thinking,
What about like a lighter maroon? Because you know there's different shades of maroon.
there are, but what I am thinking, I could go for that same red that I used on the VW
Ah,
as the seats. Nice and easy spray job, so to speak.
well, compare the two colors, side by side to see if that red
That's
might
probably
be
the way to do it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that,
going against the black's not going to be a problem.
because that red might be a little too bam for the maroon. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's have a give what we can even do. Here's the actual lid, and that's a fairly fair representation of the color. Now,
What are you doing there, Rob?
oh yeah.
Doink.
It doesn't look too. It's okay.
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
I think you need a darker red for the seats.
Yeah, you might be right. Now I've got a few options on that one. Oh, hello.
Hello.
That's possibly too dark. Let's just see what a standard straight red looks like, shall we? I do have one somewhere. Here we go. Let's give this a shake. Shake. Ba, ba, da, ba. Shake. Shake my paint up. Shake my paint up.
You say you're shaking,
Yeah.
but we all know what's taking place.
I reckon that's a better one.
Do the funky junkie. How about a
Now, I could also consider.
that red? Hang on a minute. I got a red here. Found a fine. So maybe you can go to your. That.
Ooh, that's too close. Now, I'd say probably this red's probably my best option if I'm going to do that with seats. Now, there's something I might want to consider. Moving around and having a look at. Oh, where are the assembly sheets? That might give me a few answers as well. Aha!
I don't see what damn color red this is. What color is it? You see that? No. But I think the red.
That red there's not bad. It's not overly bright.
As you said, GI dark red.
Yeah.
This
I
right
do have
here is Tester's GI dark red.
because I looked at this one. I don't want to use that one. That's too dark. But I reckon this red here, it's quite a nice red. It's a standard red. I do have other reds, I think.
How about a scarlet red? That's what you need.
Well, give us a moment. Let's have a look at what I have in my. I do have scarlet in.
It's deeper
this
than a deep red.
signal red, perhaps.
Almost like vampire blood sucking red.
Not quite. Although it's not bad.
I think that red was brighter than the red you had before.
It's. Oh, well, I've got a few reds. Yes, I do. Delay and bumping the camera. Which is not to say I do have another red I can potentially look at using in my acrylics. This is also signal red. Pale brown.
Are you going to airbrush those seats or are you going to hand brush them? Or
I can do either potentially.
no,
Here's a curious one.
what in the world?
No.
What's wrong with you, boy?
All right. Now, these are all my different, certainly airbrushing reds. I do have some acrylics.
Well, you know, you can actually buy craft paints and water them down a little bit, and they work really good in airbrush as well.
You can, just to thin the color out a bit.
I've actually painted several cars. Matter of fact,
You know,
my '69 Eleanor Mustang was painted with craft paint.
okay. I'm not minding that as a red to go with for the seat.
Lord.
I'll give you. So we got that as the main red on the hull, and potentially that as the seats.
Almost heard me say some choice words.
Oh, what happened?
About to drop my car.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm looking at maybe that for the seats. I don't mind that one.
Which one to the left?
So we got that, or maybe that. I'm trying to go that.
I thought the one on the right is still too red. Oh,
This one's still too red, you reckon?
yeah, I thought that's.
I'll leave it to that one then. Now, other options I have are in the acrylic variety. Now, this is a dark red. But let's see what it comes out with. These are options I have. The joys of many paints. And, in fact, give me a moment. Red. Let's see what this comes out like as a color. That would help. Okay, how red is this? How red is this paint?
How red is this?
Now that's a bit lighter again.
I swear to God. Shit. Damn it.
Don't mind that. How does that compare to?
Yeah. What's that, Scott? See?
So this is just straight from a paint pen.
All right, that's your paint pen. Take the color that you're going to paint the side panels of the car with, that maroon red, and put a little dab on the
Good
paper
idea.
next to it.
Give us a moment. I'll just put the lid on this. Now, what is that paint there? Dry or not? Yes, it
You
is.
got any plastic spoons you can spray each one with a on a
Now, what I can
spoon.
do quite easily
It'll give you
is, as you say, what we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of cardboard that I'm not currently using. I'm sure there'll be one somewhere. Here we go. And as you would suggest, we are going to put a small amount of area painted there. And that'll give us a clear fix as to what that color is going to be like. And then we can start painting stuff next to it to see which is which, or which one we like, basically. It's going to be the drill. Now, way too much, but never mind. Rather that than the table. Now, you get over here. We'll do a goodly quantity so as we can see what the fuck's going on. It is a deep color.
Deep and wide.
Oh, wow. That's very deep. Possibly even too deep.
Too deep.
Possibly.
Huh. Ain't that something you want to hear?
Bishop Choir Boy time, you reckon? Now, in fact, I'll go a step further and suggest it may yet be worth changing my option on the color I was looking at, which rather changes a lot of things, of course.
Yep.
Now,
yeah, 'cause I just don't think you want those seats like a bright red.
no, it's a bit tricksy.
Yeah.
They give me a moment. I've spilled some paint here.
Not for that era of time. I don't think they had seats that bright, did they?
Not sure. One thing I could pretty obviously do is give it a good go on, hit the old Google and see what options come up.
I tell you what, go to Pinterest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that'll give you a lot of good pictures and stuff.
almost got this one clean. Now there's another option on this color that I could consider, or on the side panels. Once I get this brush clean, and it's this one. And if I go for this over the previous one, it may prove to be a bit of a game changer on the color of the interior seats, if you follow me. Now, let's see what color this one comes up like. Let's brush. And I'll show you why not so sure about this color. Now that I've seen it on the board, because it's really dark.
Oh my, yeah, that is dark, dark.
Way too dark.
Yeah, because
Um,
if you're doing the fenders and all in black, and then you go with that
that's too
dark
dark.
red.
Yeah, you don't want them apples. Let's have a
Yeah.
look what we can. Well, how this one comes up, shall we? Is this the one that needs another one that needs to go on the bin? Yes, it is.
So won't you do that maroon red on the seats and dash, and do the other red on the side panels?
That's an
Turn the
option.
color.
Now,
I mean, if you're locked in on those colors,
now this red might be a better option. Let's have a looky loo. Come here.
get over here.
And well, that tears it. Oh, it doesn't tear it as far as I can. It's a better colour. How much I do know.
Do you know?
It just means I need to get some. But I think this is the right red for the job. Let's have a look, shall we?
Let's have a look, see, mate.
I'll show you shortly. Although I know your name isn't shortly.
It could be.
This is probably, yeah, this is definitely a better, in fact, this is the red for the side panels that I'm happy with. The gloss coating, it'll look good. All right, I'll show you that.
Show me.
Boom.
Show me the light.
There we go.
Much better. Yeah, I think you should go to side panels with that red.
Yeah, I think so. So that will be insignia red that we are after. Now, ayo. Oh no!
I didn't do it.
Excuse me a moment, guys. I've got paint on my shirt. So I'm going to need to throw this into the wash immediately and then get another shirt on. I'll be back shortly. Ayo.
No, take it off, Rob. Take it off.
I ask you people.
Do a little dance for us. Take it off, swinging around and around, and pull it back and forth between your legs. Give it that provocative dance.
Just consider yourself lucky I don't shoot through a topless screen. There's a visual you don't tell you.
Dooby-dooby-doo. Check.
I'd ask you. At least I got it into the wash while it was still wet. Now, I might have some more of that paint, depending. We'll see. First, I'm going to clean my brush. Then we're going to see what's a good paint to go next to that. First, I'm going to hit
You God, dang it. I tell you, man.
Hey there, Mr. Spruce. How are you doing?
Hello, Bruce.
Hello, David.
Now, what the fuck is going on there? I ask you now.
You sure
Let's clean this brush, shall we? Then I'm going to have a quick look to see if I've got any more of the insignia red. Well, I do think that'll be a good colour for the side panels. Then comes the question of the chairs. I'm just wondering if my Fokker DR1 with the Red Baron's insignia is still intact, or whether that was a casualty from the shelf fall. Because some of them survived quite well. If it's still intact, it'd be good to do some photos of that next to the car.
Yes, it would. Yes.
Failing that, I have to just use some pics from my files. Anyway.
Do you ever go on Pinterest any?
Do we ever go what?
On Pinterest?
Oh, on Pinterest? No, not really. I do have a Pinterest account, but I never really understood how to use it.
I just signed in on mine, and I just go to the search bar and just type in something, and it just ungodly amounts of stuff comes up. That's how I got my a lot of my pictures on my Batmobile when I was doing it.
I see. Jesus, what the fuck next? I ask you. Where are the manners going, people? Now, do I have any of that insignia red left? That's clear red, Rob. No, that's not insignia.
That's where I done a little
whole red
research on my 64 Mustang here. I want to make sure that the colors I had worked with the interior and the black stripes, and I found a lot of them that were real cars.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm also going to have a look in this one. See if I have any more insignia red. Then we can also, regardless, make some executive decisions on.
Sometimes I'll go by the box art.
Why have I got just the signal red? German red brown? No. Anti-fouling red? What the fuck? What's that one like, I wonder, as a colour?
You could mix up and create your own red.
Pardon?
You could mix up and create your own red.
I could. I just looked at this one day. I've gone, yeah. It's a pretty unpleasant red in my eyes.
It doesn't bring you joy?
No, it does not. No, it does not. All right. I'm going to need to go get some more insignia red. That's fine. That's fine. Now.
Does it make you want to run through tall grass and sing a song?
No, but what that reference does remind me of is the song Big Bottoms by whatchamacallit, Spinal Tap.
I'm thinking about Fat Bottom Girls.
No, that's Queen.
Fat Bottom Girls. A rockin' world goes round.
Yeah, no, Spinal Tap's little effort is running through your big fields.
Bless you.
Plowing your hay. Big bottoms, she's got 'em. Now, here's an option. I could, of course, do the seats just a straight leather brown. Which is not such a silly idea on its own now.
That would work.
because that would give us a nice and easy. Yeah, it matches.
Sweetly.
Zip, boom. No need to overthink it.
Nope.
All right. That's that decision made. This is good. Now, zooming out.
Sir.
And we shall. Excuse me, there's something I just noticed on the VW. What the fuck was that?
Ghost
A tad lower. That's better. For a moment that I thought something had flown off the car. Hang on, has it maybe? I don't know. Yeah, possibly, probably. It is so hard to tell. I am applying the great rule of I see nothing. Because if it's that hard for me to tell, I built the fucking thing. Anyone who looks too close just gets a baseball bat to the head. It's very simple. Now, on that wholesome and cheerful note, now let's have a look at this a bit more, shall we? All right. I see.
Huh?
Now. Wow.
Wow. I hear a wow.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the stuff here as far as trying to. I'll show you what I'm going ooh and ah about. Just the different setup of the suspension there. Oh, there's one thing that's rather funky. They do the suspensions like that's one half. Can you see what I'm doing? I think you can. That's two halves of one part of the springs in the suspension. I'm guessing that's probably going to make it a bit easier for painting purposes, which is no bad outcome.
Yeah.
No. Initially, I thought there was 4 separate springs. No, there isn't.
The back springs, aren't they?
Now.
I painted those on sprue.
Let's have a closer look at some of these parts, shall we? So I don't know what I'm actually looking at. What you looking at? Hang on. For fuck's sake. No, not there. That's what I'm looking for. Right. Of course, it's over there, you dingus. Come here, you. Right, we're getting a bit keen on this now. Let's have a look. So, we get all that together, and then that slides neatly into the front there. I see how that rolls out. All right, there's a part here that will go there. Like, of course, forms part of the chassis. And that's what holds that's the chassis, holds that together, which then goes into there. That makes sense.
I say so.
All right. This being the muffler setup, we all know what color that's going to be. Nice and shiny.
Shiny and pretty.
Now, here's something that might even already be shiny and pretty. They've given that a fair bit of thought. Let's have a look.
Oh, bastard.
Have they already made it shiny and pretty? What part am I looking for? I'm looking B22. Ah, this is not. This isn't the one I'm looking for. All right, so that would leave us with reaching it out at an unrealistic angle, but still getting the bit. Excellent. Okay, well, first things first. Let's trim some of this out, and the rest can actually be hit with a wee bit of surfacer, I think. But I think it's probably a very good idea at this juncture. Juncture. Told you before about Richie Benno.
Richie,
He was
what?
a big user of the word. He was a cricket. Richie Benno was a world-class cricket player who became, well, a commentator.
Okay.
And for many years, he was pretty much the voice of cricket. You get those ex-players who just become the voice. Well, he was one. Knew his shit, though, it's got to be said. And he was always talking about juncture with reference to a certain point of the game. And this juncture seems to be that they've got the upper hand. That sort of a line is the sort of thing he'd come out with. Who's the guy who does NFL commentary in the US? I'm trying to think if I can do an impersonation. The only impersonation I've seen is actually a Family Guy thing. Where they've got him.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his damn name either. Big
John
name too.
somebody. But yeah, he's. They've got him in Family Guy doing wedding reception videos. You got your bride here, boom. You got your groom, boom. Everybody's got to say that Stacey's no good, that she's been with this guy, and even done a three-way with these guys. But that experience is going to stand her in good stead late in the game. Yep. Classic. Wait, John Maddow, something like that?
Dang on it.
Rob, I think you've got a spammer in your side. I think there's a spammer up there, on the side, is there? Upstate affirmation.
Yeah, that happens from time to time on that actually happens more on Twitch. And what happens is that you get people flicking up, you get X amount of viewers, and what they're basically trying to do is get you to spend money so as they create false leads. And yeah, but yes, I do get hit with spammers occasionally, mate. I apply the wonderful concept of just ignoring them.
Yep, that's the best way to do it. Pretend they don't exist.
Pretty much. I might have shared with you, there was a great Mad Magazine thing when, from back in the day, when, of course, let's face it, the original spammers were the companies who would do dial you up at home, basically. They were the original spammers in many ways. And Mad Magazine did this thing where ways of dealing with that. And they had, one of the games they had was
now, didn't Mad Magazine have the little red-headed, freckle-faced boy in the front of it?
Alfred E. Newman, the What Me Worry Kid.
Yep, there you go.
Yes, yes, they did. As you can gather, yes, I was paying attention to that. But yes, and one of the things they had was you just when they answer, you say, "Oh, look, I've just got something on the stove. Can you hold on a moment?" Then just do that, and then just see how long who can break the record for the holding on the longest. Another one was, and I'll share this. Well, I'll share this while I'm shaking up my surfacer. Because that's hang on, there's my surfacer. My surfacer's over there. Dear me. Which means I'm gonna have to take my headset off anyway. Back in a moment.
Anytime, mate.
Here we go.
They're the baby now.
I may need to use some white surfacer, which is not ideal, but not the end of the world either. Or is that empty as well? Oh no, there we go. Dearie me. Anyway, another one they had, and I've actually did this one to somebody at a place I worked at because I knew they'd be answering the phones. And what you're supposed to do with Mad Magazine is you say, "Oh look, I can't take your call right now. Can I have a number to ring?" When you get the number, you ring up, and the first time you ring up, you say, "Yeah, so and so there." To which the correct response will be, "No, there's no one of that name here." You then go, "Okay, no worries." Then you ring up a second time. Is so and so there? And the answer is, "Well, no, there's no one of that name here." Then when you ring up the third time, what you say is, "Yeah, it's so and so. Any calls for me?" And once I was on a break at work, and I knew that because this was where I was working at this time, there was like a person who would actually receive calls and stuff on occasion, and it was considered quite the done thing for me and another guy who worked there to ambush her with prank calls. And
Oh man, the old landlines, they were so much fun. Like prank calls.
Oh mate. And anyway, I was on my break, and yes, I've played that exact prank on her. And as I've walked in, she's just given me the look of, "You bastard." It was totally worth it. Totally worth it, I tells you.
Yep. Is your refrigerator running?
Oh, that's the one.
Yep.
I fell for the is Mr. J Wall home joke. You know the one I mean?
I don't think I've heard that one.
Okay, long and the short of it is Mr. Wall home. Mr. J Wall. No, it's not Mr. Wall. It's not Mr. Wall. You got the wrong phone number.
Okay, I've heard it differently.
Mrs. Wall home. And eventually, after they've gone through about 2 or 3 of them, "Are there any walls there?" "No, mate, you've got the wrong number." "Well, I'd watch out because the ceiling's about to collapse."
Yep. Your roof's coming down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if you excuse me a moment, I'm about to do some apply some surfacer, whereupon I shall return. Excuse me a moment.
I don't think we've had a landline since about what, 2005? Well, cell phones come out in 2000, 2001. Exactly. I think it was 2001. (2005), and I just got a cell phone, so yeah, I think it was 2001 they come out. I know. And I had just gotten a cell phone through a company. I had US Cellular. You worry about me. I'm gonna throw something at you. Anybody hear someone holler, don't pay it no mind. This ass woman throwing something hit me in my noggin. Poor little old thing gets sick. I feel so bad for her. Not really, because I had it. I stay on the other side of the house now. Who is that woman? I don't know that woman. To the basement with yourself. Rob, come back. We miss you, Rob. What the hell was that? What did we do before the time of cell phones? How did we entertain ourselves? You remember that?
I was always didn't have phone till the 90s. Only then it was because my sister insisted on me having one.
And everywhere you go now, everybody's got their phones sitting there playing on their phone, playing on their phone.
Yeah,
I used to have to sit there and do this when I was growing up, right? You'd carry a toy with you or something to play with to keep your mind occupied if you had to go to the laundromat or the hairstylist with your mom or go to the grocery store. We didn't have iPads and cell phones.
I always have a book with me. I still do take a book when I go off somewhere.
Yeah,
so I can read on the bus.
She carries a book. A lot of places she goes, or she crochets. And her son reads a lot.
So
I'm the one driving, so I can't read. That would be bad. That would be detrimental to our health. Yeah, I ain't got time for reading. If it's got pictures in there, I'm okay with that, but I just ain't got time for reading.
Yeah. You roll on the automatic cars, then you just sit back and just read as the car drives you for you.
Hell yeah. Yeah, good.
All righty.
Is it done? Is the deed done?
It's done.
Did you do it?
I did it. Ayo. Oh, for fuck's sake.
We didn't hear you go, oh.
Oh, no, I just accidentally hitched a letter opener onto my computer keyboard, and then went to go print screen on me. I was like, I don't want you to fucking print screen. How does fuck off sound, bloody computer? I ask you. Now, with all that done, I guess
that's what I got to put up with.
in the short term, all I've just got to do is let that dry, and tomorrow we can get the detailing started. I think it's a bit of a plan. All righty. And that being so, it's time for me to give you, good gentlemen, some solo time.
Solo.
Now, at least I've got a good solid plan as well as to what I'm doing with regards to my colours. It's a pretty big one now. Bassman, you want to go first?
Certainly.
Alrighty. Oh,
I got-
nice.
Got the engine in the
That's
chassis.
very nice, mate.
Got the exhaust lined up like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Fittings. Nice and
Yeah,
smooth and
nice.
pretty. Got my wires I got to get hooked up. My alternator wire, my starter wires. Got the front shocks on. And let me see what else I done here. I got the headlights in with the chrome backing. I forgot to put them in yesterday. I had to pop them back out because it had a chrome backing to go into them to give them that kind of a look on it. And what else did I do? Got the radiator support with the radiator in it.
Nice.
And tomorrow,
Very
I reckon I'll run
pretty.
the heater hoses and paint my battery and get my battery cables in it tomorrow. But that's it. That's what I've done.
Cool. Okay, David.
Oh, yes. Dropping everything. Put the engine together.
Oh, nice. Oh, is that from the Merc?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, come on, turn the right way around. So,
Straight eight, right?
Very nice looking, mate.
yeah. So,
Wow.
there's not much for the electrics to do, and I didn't know what colors they're supposed to do it, so I just polished it up, and then fiddling around, putting guns
Oh,
on.
yeah, nice one.
Is.
Oh, so you got a bit more on the hole there. Yeah, yeah.
I was trying to find the pieces from the sprues and everything. Is
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
it most of the time.
Nah.
But, yeah. Because the rest of the stuff I got downstairs, I sprayed up and waiting for it to dry out.
Alrighty, well, hopefully we'll get to see that tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's us done for today. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
It's been fun. It's been real.
Viewers. Now, if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing now, you're really not paying enough attention. Follow, like, and subscribe. Bassman's giving you the big hint. Yes.
Follow.
See your test stream.
Like.
Hit that follow, like, or subscribe button.
That's all.
Now, other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube.
Sure.
And Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe. Now, tomorrow we'll be back. I'll need to be on a bit earlier because I've got massage tomorrow.
Massage.
Manipulated as one does. And but ultimately, so I'll probably be on the earlier of the times that I'm usually on if you follow me.
All right.
That'll work. So we'll be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and the same kit channel. We'll catch you good people then. See yous.
Bye.
See ya.